Well, Mr. Ranger Dog says we're live. L-I-V-E. Yeah. Coffee time. Coffee. Coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee. Oh, coffee time. The old VW buzz. Oh, man, that good coffee, Ranger. Yeah, good coffee. Man. A happy. A super duper. Happy Tuesday. It is the 13th of March, 2018. Trucking on into the week, aren't we? Good morning, Kentucky Ranger. I hope you're staying warm. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods, my brother. I certainly hope you're enjoying your 13th. Yes, it is the 13th. The Eyes of March, I do believe. The Eyes of March. Oh, man, it's good coffee. They got me some new coffee creamer. Vanilla caramel coffee creamer. Good stuff. Oh, man. Ranger's doing good. I can't remember what we think he's allergic to. It's some sort of a tree that's budding up around here. It's white with white leaves. It's something wood. Not sandalwood, but cottonwood. No, not cottonwood. I'm not too sure, but that's what we think he's allergic to. He had his coughing fits last night, through the night. So Hims didn't sleep too good. But other than that, Mr. Ranger Dog's doing good. He's doing good. As soon as we get over the springtime, he'll be back to Mr. Ranger Dog. Yeah, it's just this cough. It's nothing bad. It's not kennel cough. It's just allergies. But he was coughing through the night. So I felt bad. You know, Mr. Ranger Dog didn't sleep too well. When I know he sleeps good, it's when he has those puppy dog dreams. He makes his little funny noises and shakes and moves. That's when I know he's sleeping really good. Yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog. Oh, I sure will, Brother Kentucky Ranger. I sure will. Pat in the head. Scratch behind the ear. Pat in the head. Scratch behind the ear. Yeah, he's sleeping. He's taking him a ranger nap. But he's doing good. Other than his little allergy cough. When we go back to the vets, I'll get him another shot, like a cortisone shot or something like that. You'll get him to get another shot. It'll help his cough until after all this allergy stuff. But thank you for asking, Kentucky Ranger. I hope you're doing good. I hope your mama is doing good, my brother. Oh, thank you, Kentucky Ranger. Streamline your stuff. Yep. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, I'm glad Mom's doing great. I am glad. But yeah, that's the plan. I think Saturday my mother will come down, and like I said, her car is on its last legs, so she's going to trade in her car. I'm going to trade in the Jetta. And we're going to get something a little cheaper. Or she's going to get something cheaper. Because I don't need the Jetta. You know, I really don't need a second vehicle. But I don't want to give up the credit stuff on it. And I don't want to ruin my mom's credit. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I'll feel much, much better that mom is in a car. You know, that I know she's going to be A to B to C, you know, on her destinations and be all groovy. Oh, good morning, funeral host. Getting morning. Grabs a double from Max. All right, let's get some more from Max. Go. A little Max grooviness here. A little Max wake up grooviness, Mr. Maxwell, wake up grooviness. Oh, the bus wants to go somewhere. I hope you're doing swell, well, and groovy this morning, funeral host. Thank you for hanging out the old VW bus. And Mr. Ranger Dog and I. And I hope you're doing swell, well, and groovy in your neck of the woods, brother funeral host. Oh, I'm sorry that the power went out. That's such a bummer in the wintertime when the power goes out. It is a bummer. Stuff gets cold. But I'm glad you got power this morning, Mr. Kentucky Ranger. Mr. Kentucky Ranger. Here we are rolling in at 7 minutes after the hour on the 13th of March 2018. It is a Tuesday. Hey, Elsewhere 50. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. We drink coffee. Hang out in the old VW bus, man. The old VW bus. We're just hanging out. We just hanging out this morning. It is a Tuesday. Trucking on through the week. I'm just kind of reading. I slept hard. Woke up in a lake. You sweated last night, you know? That means you had a fever, I think. You had a fever. You were just like completely like toasty roasty last night. One of the two. Usually when you sweat like that and wake up in a sweaty bed, you've had a fever break. Oh, your pain meds do it, huh? Dang, Kentucky Ranger. Man, I know pharmaceutical pain medication helps so many people out there. But this is 2018. We should have good medical technology where nobody should be in pain, you know? Hell, the bed. I can't remember or not Elsewhere 50 if you are from Oklahoma or you live in Oklahoma, or it might be somebody else that's following me that is from Oklahoma or lives in Oklahoma. I wish I could remember who it was. I lived over by the Tulsa area. Tulsa. Living on Tulsa time. Tulsa, yeah. Elsewhere 50, yeah. Tulsa. Tulsa. I need to make it over to Tulsa and get to the Outsider's house. I'll do. Because it's going to be opening up soon. I understand it. And I'd like to get over there before it gets all crazy. Hang out with old Nanny Boy O'Connor from House of Pain. Get the 411 on the house, outside his house and whatnot. Last time I was there, they were just gutting the inside out and redo all the inside, and I got to see the walls that were taken out and replaced when they filmed the movie, when Francis Ford Coppola filmed the movie and took all the walls out, and the walls with the wood that's been replaced in there are stamped 1982 from the lumber company. You get some more coffee. You get some more coffee. Puts a little more creamer in there. A little bit more creamer. Just a little bit more creamer. Oh, Maxwell, the coffee goodness machine. Yeah, it got cold last night. I think it dropped to about 34, 35 here in my neck of the woods. So it got a little cold. Yep, I've been inside the old outsider's house. I like to go back now since they've redone it. When I went, Danny wasn't there. Danny O'Connor, he was in LA, but he's now moved to Tulsa. So he's there all the time. He's all there all the time. I'm going to ask him, write him on Facebook and ask him, when the heck the next time House of Pain is going to be in Oklahoma? I haven't seen House of Pain since 1991, 92, 91, 92. Oh, they're all over the map, eh? All over the map. Yeah, springtime is upon us, man. Springtime is upon us. Oh, springtime. Yeah, the weather can be all over the map here in Oklahoma too, especially this time of year. But I'm glad that it's kind of staying normal, you know, upper 60s. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, your daughter found him across the street? That's cool. But yeah, I remember, yeah, somebody stole him. It's like, man, there's some people in that neighborhood pissed off probably because, you know, all the hoopla, and they want their quiet neighborhood, or not, it's not so much quiet, but their neighborhood to stay, not so many eyes on it, you know? Yeah, it's too bad that people try to get upset and try to vandalize and do destruction. I like that neighborhood where that house is. I know it's a low-income neighborhood, but you step right into the movie there. It's amazing. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad they're doing stuff there with that house. I hope they have another fundraiser or a gathering, you know, because their last one I guess didn't go over too well. I went to the first one that they had, and I had a blast. I had a blast. I hung out with C. Thomas Howell. I hung out with Darren Dalton. Chris and Billy Wagner, they're the ones who played the 52 pickup kids. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to get back over there and hang out. I got some good friends that live there too. You went to the one last May? Yeah, I missed that one. I was gonna go, but work and all that jazz, I couldn't make it. I heard it was not so good though. I heard it was a kind of a fiasco and whatnot. So it's good that I didn't pay that money to go. No, I seen it that you uploaded it this morning when I turned on my Facebook or my YouTube, Kentucky Ranger. That's all videos I'm gonna have to listen to and watch when I'm at work. You know where they need to have it at elsewhere 50? They really need to have it at the Admiral Drive-In Theater. Like, you know, they really do. I know Oklahoma, and I understand what Danny said is because the weather in Oklahoma is so unpredictable. That's why they haven't had it at the Admiral. The Admiral is big enough for a lot of people to join. They could even have and show the movie if they want. That's what's even cool. And I even mentioned that to Danny, like the first one, because we were at the that Outsiders House renovation fundraiser, the first one, and it was cool, man. My friends Brad and his girlfriend Judy, they were like the main picture takers or something. It was pretty cool, but yeah, I was like, this would be neat to have it at the Admiral, and it's crossed their minds, but it's, I guess the weather in Oklahoma is so unpredictable. They can't, if they put a date and it gets canceled, you know, it's all that deal. Yeah, I'll go watch it, Kentucky. I definitely will. PU, you need a shower, huh? You want to see what my shower is? Here, I'll show you my shower. Right there. And this is the refreshing green tea and cucumber. Ooh. That's my shower. I take a shower every Sunday. Unless I'm at my mom's, it'll be Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I've seen House of Pain live when I was 15 years old, getting ready to turn 16. It was when I was still living in Southern California. They played in Ventura, California, and there was like Snow was there. Snow was this kind of a reggae white guy group. Their main song was Informer back in the 90s, like Informer. But yeah, House of Pain was there, and of course, you know, they were like the one-hit wonders with their Jump Around, but their whole album, nobody like listened to their whole album. I listened to their whole album. I was just blown away, you know. I was just like, that's how it was, you know. And then when I moved to Oklahoma, I was introduced to like Cypress Hill because I listened to House of Pain. Like there was this girl that liked House of Pain and Cypress Hill, and she introduced me to Cypress Hill. Well, Jump Around was so commercialized, you know, and I think they've come to embrace it. I know Danny has come to embrace the song because the song was like just celebrated its 21st, I think, or 21st or 25th birthday, and he's come to embrace the song. I'm sure for a while they hated the song, you know, because it was like almost in every movie and almost every other commercial, you know, it was constantly airplayed. It's a good song. I mean, nothing wrong about it, but you know, the rest of their album, you know, is great. You know, the Celtic album is fine malt lyrics. You know, it's good. It's a good album. But yeah, I guess they've been to Tulsa. That's the first time Danny ever seen the house. It was when House of Pain was touring and they came through Tulsa. And he paid like a cabbie or something to come take him to the house and whatnot. I think that's how it goes, but you know, don't quote me on that. But so here we are rolling in almost 20 minutes after the hour. 20 minutes. Wow, 20 minutes already, Mr. Ranger. Here on, what is it? The 13th March 2018. 2018. So, Mr. Kentucky Ranger, I didn't. I think I've told you about this before. There's a gentleman that works in the call center at where I work at the auto parts place, and his name is Don. And he gave me $20 for Christmas, and I got Ranger's Christmas bed and whatnot. But he has a puppy dog, and his puppy dog just turned 2, and I wish I could remember what kind of puppy dog it was. But his puppy dog's name is Boomer, after the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's really cool because talking to him, he has a thick, like, southern accent like you do. And it's like, even though I've never met you, man, I've never got to, it's like he kind of reminds me of you. It's cool. He's a real nice guy. Last week, I had to buy some oil and Lucas oil treatment for the bus. And I had James pick it up for me because I can't buy stuff through the auto parts place yet. I can once I get hired on permanently, but once I get hired, I can buy parts, and it's super cheap. Like I got that big thing of oil, Lucas, and my Pennzoil 30 weight oil, all for like $13. And so yeah, he was all worried. He's like, "Is there something wrong?" I was like, "No, I got to put, keep up with the bus. I need to take it in. I need to go get the do the valve adjustment and whatnot." Oh, let me catch up on what y'all been saying. I'm so sorry, guys. Top of the morning to you. Yep. Sorry, I've been yip yapping and you guys been talking. I always play jump around. Yeah, I can remember like going to a lot of Dodger games and Laker games, and oh yeah, it was right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, Cypress Hill and Insane Clown Posse got into a beef, huh? I never got into Insane Clown Posse. That was just a little bit different for me. Just nothing wrong with the music. Nothing bad about it. I just never got into that genre of music. All right, here it is, folks. It's official right here. Last cup call. Last cup call. Last cup call. Good to the last drop. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell Coffee Maker. You've been swell, well, and groovy. You've been swell, well, and groovy. You can go home and sleep well. Yeah, you can go home and sleep well. Yeah, Top of the Morning is a song. It's by it's off of Fine Malt Lyrics, off of House of Pain's album. Dude, the Juggalo thing, that's what I dig about ICP, because it's they're being unique. They're being their own thing, and I like that. It's like the Grateful Dead. It's like the Deadheads. They're all their own thing, Yeah, we don't paint our faces up and do that stuff, but we twirl around and do funny things sometimes and eat funny things. But that's why I like the whole culture on the ICP is, they're their own thing. And that's what I like about, that's what I wanted people to be, is their own thing. I don't want them to follow what the TV says or the radio says or what's been pumped in their head, kind of like, They Live. Seriously, I believe in sometimes They Live is all legit. Yeah, he's all about the Irish. I remember when I was a kid that we all thought he was Sinead O'Connor's brother. I didn't tell him that when I met him. I'm sure he's heard that before, and he's a big dude. I don't want to tick that guy off. Oh, Yvette, good morning. Guten Tag to you. Good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Thanks for popping in, hanging out in the old VW bus. We're drinking some coffee. We're chit-chatting about some House of Pain. I'm going to catch up on some reading here. They have somebody steals your phone, they have their minds blown. Hey, let's speak. I had one of my followers. She also follows me on Facebook for years, since I started my channel. So, and I know she don't mind me talking about it at all, you know. But she got her phone stolen last week, and whoever stole her phone sent out a bunch of private messages, and through Facebook Messenger, and posted on Facebook itself these adult pictures of her. And then about 48 hours later, of course, they were gone, and there was a post about saying, I'm sorry. I wrote her, I was like, you know, that's something Facebook needs to like completely like warn people about when they open up private messages at 5 a.m. in the morning, you know. So speaking of getting stolen phones, that's funny you said that. So yeah, she got her phone ganked and all that jazz, so she had to take care of all that. But I was like, it was too early for that. But I feel sorry for people who get their phones stolen, and I know it can happen. I know it can happen. Morning, Brother Maki. Morning. Top of the morning to ya. Hope all is well, swell, and groovy with you, brother. Oh, you're tired? You want coffee? Yeah, it's my last cup right here. Last cup, good to the last drop cup. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, Brother Maki. I hope you're drinking some coffee this morning. Some coffee. Grab yourself a cup of coffee tonight. Hang out in the old VW bus, or listen to the old VW, us in the old VW bus vicariously. 28 minutes after the hour. Time does go by quick in the mornings. It does. Mr. Ranger Dog is doing good. I haven't heard him cough much this morning. Watch, I'll say something. He'll cough. Oh, what? Dire Straits money for nothing? Oh, yeah? That's funny. You had it stolen. Oh, my gosh. Oh, see? I just said, I never heard Ranger cough, and here he coughs. Ranger, I'm just going to stop. I won't even talk about it, because I know you know what I'm saying. Oh. I wish you just could get a drink of water. Some Ranger water. That's what you're wanting to tell him, you know. Oh, you're heading home now, Yvette? Well, safe travels home. Yeah, I caught the last maybe 2 minutes of it, Mark. It was kind of interesting. People out there, man, it's messed up. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. You know, on that note, you know, because people are so messed up, you know, here it's 30 minutes after the hour, and I got to make like a tree and split. Oh, Mr. Ranger. rub the old throat. Yeah. Oh. I've been doing something here lately. Something I used to do when I was at these little hippie festivals, you know, and I was hippy dippy and whatnot. Anywho, when I would see people not smiling too much or not looking too happy or maybe looking a little puzzled, I used to say, hey, you dropped your smile. And somebody who's not really paying attention, they'll look down, literally look down for their smile, and then figure out what you said, and they'll smile. So, pass that along to folks. You know, if you see somebody not smiling out there today, or just not looking too hippy dippy, or just happy dappy, let them know they dropped their smile. And maybe for a second, just for a second, they'll feel good on this wacky dacky 2 for Tuesday. Do it two times if you can, because I do it quite a bit at work. I do it in the public. It really jacks people up in the public. It does, when you say, hey, you dropped your smile, and they'll look down like they dropped some money or dropped their phone, something like, you know, that they can never always take with them, you know, but you always have your smile. Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna make like a tree and split. Make like a tree and split. I gotta go to work. So it's been a groovy coffee talk, you know. I always have one in the morning. Until then, you can always stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. You know, it's a daily vlog that comes out every evening. Little snippets of my life. Yes, y'all have an awesome day too. Just a little snippets of my life. Just, you know, tiny snippets. That's all I can do, just little things. Anywho, love one another, because love is more powerful than we can ever imagine. Be kind to one another, because our little moments here on earth are just moments. And be grateful for those little moments, because those little moments change every second of the day, more than you'll ever know. Peace, love, and always Volkswagen, Volkswagen, Greece.